One, it's 318 Louisiana Legend. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You heard me? We right back at it with another one. I told you the grind don't stop. You heard me? Yeah, so make sure y'all gonna tap in with the channel. Gonna rock with your boy. You heard me? 318 Louisiana Legend, man. Y'all hit the subscribe button, man. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about it, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, the way they doing the NBA young boy, man, they need to let that man off house arrest, you hear me? Because the whole, man, I'm telling you, Louisiana is so crooked. Man, down here in Louisiana, man, promise, man, this is one of the most corrupt states in the United States, you hear me? About a couple months ago, check this out. They just they just dismissed over probably about 5, 6, 700, 800 people charges. You hear me? Because the whole Baton Rouge police department is corrupt, especially the Brave team. They under investigation. Half of them about to go do time allegedly from the crimes they committed. They was the criminals in Baton Rouge. You hear me? Come to think about it, you hear me? How all them all them homicides go unsolved. You heard me? Come to think about it, they was the criminals. That's why so many people got freed and got their charges dismissed the way they was doing people down there in Baton Rouge. You heard? They was catching them, beating them people up, allegedly putting drugs on them. You heard me? In which they was. You heard me? Taking them people to a building. They arrest you. Violating them women. Yeah, that's how it was down there in Baton. That's how it still is in Baton Rouge. You heard me? That is one of the most corrupt. Man, Louisiana is one of the most corrupt states. You heard me? That's all over Louisiana. You heard me? Jonesville too. Yeah, we it's corrupt. The police, y'all are corrupt. Y'all are the biggest criminals. You heard me? But what I don't understand, the same arresting officers that arrested NBA YoungBoy when he got arrested back in 2021 for a video shoot with allegedly firearms, allegedly, which he did not have in his possession, allegedly, was the same officer that got arrested, was under investigation by the FBI, and got arrested, and is off, is on a paid leave now. So why is NBA YoungBoy charges not dropped? Y'all dropped everybody else. Y'all dropped everybody else other charges that these corrupt criminal police supposed to protect and serve the community. Y'all let y'all the people they arrested. Y'all let them go. Y'all dropped their charges. Their cases were dismissed. So it got to be a personal vendetta against NBA YoungBoy because the same arresting officers that was on NBA YoungBoy case that arrested him at his video shoot was the same one that's under investigation right now. That's for criminal for doing corrupt things in Baton Rouge. You heard? I'm telling you, man. Baton Rouge, man, I'm telling you, man, they catch you down bad. They'll beat you up. I'm telling you, man, these police down in Louisiana, I'm telling you, man, they will beat you up. They do you bad, homie. I'm telling you, it's crazy down here. You heard me? Something need to change, man. Louisiana is one of the last states. See, Louisiana, we is under Napoleon law. Louisiana is one of the last states. We would never have none legalized in Louisiana. I'm telling you. Louisiana is the last state like modern slavery really state it is. I'm telling you. This the only state in the United States where you can get 40 years for manslaughter. This the only state where they give you face up to 40 years for your third possession of marijuana. Man, they would throw you away in Louisiana. Don't let you have three of the same charges. They might hit you with the habitual act, and it could be you can have been robbed this store 2 or 3 times for something petty, and they would hit you with a habitual and have you doing 15 for three crimes you committed 3 different times, and it probably wasn't even over $60. Now you doing 15 to 20 years in jail because you've been convicted 3 times of that same crime you just committed, and you probably ain't even gain over $100 off each time you did the crime. Man, Louisiana's messed up, homie. You come to Louisiana on vacation, you gonna leave on probation, you heard me? I'm telling you, it's corrupt down here from the man. The police ain't right down here. Man, they need to change the laws down here in Louisiana, you heard me? How is Louisiana the only state that has the most incarceration than any other country? Why? How do we have more people locked up than they have in Russia? How do we have more people incarcerated at a rate than California, and they is like 10, 20 times bigger than Louisiana? Europe. It is sad, man. I'm telling you, something need to be done down here in Louisiana. They need to change the laws, Europe, because it's ridiculous, pathetic, man. I'm telling you, they will slam you in Louisiana. I'm telling you. And if if you, I'm telling you, if you're from Louisiana and you ain't been through that system, I mean, probably 7 out of 10 people you meet from Louisiana, and I'm gonna probably say 8 went through that system, no matter what, no matter what kind of charge. You hear me? I might probably 9 out of 10. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. I'm telling you, Louisiana, it's a whole different ball game down here. You hear me? You see, you see how YoungBoy beat the feds in California, cause that's a whole different jurisdiction, whole different state. They 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 laws is way different than Louisiana law. That's the crazy thing about it. And YoungBoy, he can beat my. I'm telling you, that YoungBoy supposed to been beat his charge that them same officers that arrested NBA YoungBoy was the same ones that's under investigation right now. You can go look it up on Google. You can look it up. It's public record. Man, these officers was arrested for taking people. You heard me? They arrested people, put dope on them. Arrested the ones that ain't on rat. Take them to a building. You heard me? Take them to the Brave House, you hear me? And beat them up, tie them up, and do all type of, torture. Take the women, do all type of things, allegedly. But yeah, though, them was the biggest criminal. NBA YoungBoy ain't do nothing wrong, you hear me? Freely YoungBoy off house arrest, you hear me? Let that man off, man. Louisiana, y'all down bad out here in Louisiana, man. I promise, man. How y'all free everybody else that these out they arrested by what 14, 13, 20 something officers in Baton Rouge. And half of these officers that was arrested was the same ones that arrested NBA YoungBoy back. I'm telling you. So how in the world y'all can free everybody else that these officers arrested until these officers got arrested, and these people that was arrested from the officers that got arrested got their charges dismissed and dropped and throughout, but y'all won't throw out NBA YoungBoy case. Come on now, what y'all making this look like a political slavery? Come on, y'all want this man money? Y'all, I'm telling you, man, come on now. It don't go like that. I'm telling you. That man supposed to be, that man supposed to have every charge dismissed. And plus, that was illegal. Y'all went up and got that man anyway. You heard me? They know they did that down bad in Baton Rouge. You heard me? Man, Louisiana ain't right. I'm telling you. And y'all be careful when you come into Louisiana, man. It might be. I'm telling you, man. Everything ain't gravy down here. I'm telling you, everything ain't sweet. You hear me? And then they ain't playing. They don't care if you're a rapper. They don't care who you is. They don't care what time of the day. They don't care where you at. I'm telling you, man. It's real down here in the field, man. I'm telling you, man. They be tripping out you. I'm telling you. But yeah, though, that's messed up how they got NBA YoungBoy on house arrest like that. They done had this man on house arrest for 3 years now. How y'all done had this man on house arrest for almost 3 years? And y'all ain't even attempted to bring this, give this man no court date, no nothing. Y'all pushing stuff back. Y'all pushing court date back. Y'all dropping certain evidence. Y'all trying to get certain evidence. Man, come on now. Man, Louisiana is crooked. I'm telling y'all, Louisiana is one of them states here. We got the most incarceration amongst anybody in any other state here. I'm talking about down here in Louisiana, man. It's crazy down here, man. I'm telling you. You ain't got nothing but go to jail. You if you're in the streets in Louisiana, you gonna go to jail. That's just how it is. You gonna go to jail. I'm telling you. We have no recreational use. I'm telling you. No outlets. I'm telling you. And plus The judicial system in Louisiana is so crooked, man. There's so many innocent people that's locked up right now. You heard me? Because they had a public defender, a public pretender, you heard me? And they ain't have enough money. There's a lot of people that's incarcerated because they ain't have enough money to get a lawyer, you heard me? No one ain't do the crime, but they had the cop out, you heard me? Because they probably was already sitting in jail for 4 or 5 years, you heard me? And they probably already messed up their mind, you hear me? So they figured like, God dog, I done sat in here this long. I might as well gonna cop out to another 4 or 5 years and do it. Next thing you know, they done did a 10-year bid behind something they know they ain't do. It just, it was just the point that how the police lied, That's just how it be in Louisiana, man. I'm telling you. Gotta be careful out here. You gotta watch how you move when you come to that boot. No matter where you at, from the 318-504-225, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Shreveport, Alexandria. No matter where you at, man. I'm telling you, man. Gotta go down Jonesville, Fairly. I'm telling you, man. Gotta go down, man. I'm telling you. They ain't playing fair, you heard me? Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, don't NBA young boy like that, man. That's messed up, man. Y'all still got this man on house arrest, and his arresting officer. Now, how that's gonna look at court when this man go to court? He should file a motion of discovery to see his arresting officer, and his arresting officer won't be there because he's under investigation.